Hello, my special friends. The future depends on you, dear Earth brothers. I am Esther Sharon. Once again, it is necessary and important that I come here today. I would like to say to you that all events, everything that still has to happen on your planet, our planet, but they are totally dependent on the energy of the planet. The only thing you can be sure of is that there is a limit, and that when that limit comes, the earth is as it is, the inhabitants are as they are. The ascension will happen. When will this limit be? Only Father, Mother God knows. We have a slight idea, but we don't even know. So I would like to ask you again that you do not accept, do not believe, do not share. When dates are set, do you realize that it is not an action of the light? Every time a date is released and nothing happens. What happens? I think it is not difficult for you to understand. There is a discouragement, a very big discouragement, but rest assured, it was not we who gave that date, much less the people whose origin they say came from them. You still fall easily into small traps, not always beautiful messages, full of hope, full of love, supposedly full of light, are from the light. There are messages that bring despair. There are messages that supposedly want to bring the truth and bring nothing but fear. So this has been said numerous times to all channels. Very few times have we come here and given a date, unless this date is a date independent of the energy of the planet. A planetary alignment, for example, does not depend on you. It is an alignment of the universe. So we can say this date and it will actually happen. Now dates on your planet. We don't give dates. We don't promise dates because we know how much it manipulates your opinion. And that is exactly what the non-light does, and you fall easily into lies. It is no longer necessary to stay here repeating that everything we do is planned, that everything we do has non-anxiety. Even we are tired of repeating this because it seems that you do not listen. So once again, when you see something with signed dates that are not dates in the universe, do not believe, do not share, do not read, because an expectation will be created there. And on the day in question, you will be anxious to find something that demonstrates what is happening, and it will arrive at 23 o'clock 59 minutes, and you will realize that nothing happened. How do you feel? Disillusioned, discouraged, incredulous, because nothing that is said happens. But who said we said it? Realize the following: Everything that happens, we are monitoring, and we are in the most complicated phase of the whole process. Understand this, because it is the stage where we are destroying the entire arsenal that they had on the planet, and without this arsenal, they will not be able to do anything else. in order to take the lives of thousands or millions of you. When this process is completely over, we can do a lot because you will no longer the target of their war strategies. When you are totally free from all of this, you will not have time or even to think because it will be a succession of events which will not have time to analyze everyone, and then you will ask us to be calm because it will be too much for you. Funny, you want everything to happen today, but when it does happen, you will ask us to go more slowly. We've seen that, except that there are events that there is no way to stop them nor to slow down. Unstarted, they will have to go to the end. So what you have to do all the time is to stay balanced, to stay grounded in Gaia, to keep yourself healthy with lots of water so that your physical bodies do not feel so much the difference of what is to come. For those who know nothing, who are still in the light of ignorance about everything that is about to happen, they will suffer a lot, physically speaking, because since so much evidence has been given, so many attempts have been made, and they have not accepted it, so learning will come through pain, not as a punishment, but as a consequence of their own beliefs and decisions, of not accepting what we are showing. Be sure of one thing. Each inhabitant of this planet is being urged to seek, to know, to believe in everything that you already believe. We are tirelessly working on them, so don't think that all this contingent of people who are not awake are not being treated. Quite the contrary. Galactic beings are working to make them see the truth, each one, and many chances are being given for them to take another direction, for them to accept that there is something besides the veil, and that veil can be removed. But many for their arrogance label everything as being evil, that what we are trying to do is evil. Then they will learn through pain, not as punishment, but through their own choices. Our plans have already been distorted. Much has been disclosed against 𝐾𝐳, 𝐁𝐳, showing that it will be a process of total annihilation of the planet's economy. I hope you don't believe that, but it is what is being spread around. So again, as you say, the feeling is that it is raining in the wet and asking you not to share what you don't know. If it's true, do not share possible dates. Do not share what is contrary to what we say, for you will be doing a service in the dark, thinking that you are putting the real news, and you are only putting doubts in the minds of those who are almost waking up. So the big lesson here and now is that you learn to discern what is true from what is a lie. It is not possible that when you reach this point on the journey, you do not yet realize it. It is not possible that you, when reading something, feel that there is some liar there. Realize the following. I will repeat what has already been said here. Texts can be written by anyone, and putting my name underneath, putting Sinanda's name, putting Michael's name is very easy. who wrote, who don't know, but you share that text quickly because you think it's ours. Who said, where is the origin of that over there? It is difficult to find the origin because in the vast majority, these texts do not originate on the internet. Neither audio nor video do not have because they are poor lies. But you keep going over it just because it has our name underneath. It is not possible that you have not yet learned it, and at the same time, you complain that nothing happens. Understand, once and for all, we are all set. Do you know what we depend on? Of the energy that you emanate on the planet. That's all. That's all we depend on. As long as you vibrate low with lying news, we will do nothing. Why? Because you will not be able to hold on to what will come, because your energy will be down there. And how will you be able to exercise unconditional love, forgiveness, non-judgment, non-criticism? How will you embrace those who will come by the thousands, full of doubts, if you yourselves are full of them? How? Answer me how? So yes, we haven't finished everything yet, but I can assure you that if today your vibrations were high, everyone vibrating light, vibrating low, nothing would attack you, nothing, because you would create an egregore of strength so powerful that no weapon would attack you. So we need to do our part alone, without your help, because you have not yet learned and are keen to continue without learning. It is a pity, because you want the fifth dimension. When you stroll there, you love it. You even want to stay there. Interesting, but you do nothing to go there, the vast majority, because there are those who do not let themselves be carried away. There are those who follow orders. There are those who are in their corner. They do not pass on anything else. They do not read anything else. They simply look within themselves for strength, light, hope, faith, and belief, and keep walking and keep rising. While you are still concerned with text, with little videos that are coming for you, because I have to spread this out, and you spread. So we just have to thank you for all the delay in the process, because this is what you do, but you still don't understand it, and you don't accept it, because if you accept it, you wouldn't do it. You do not think that a single message is capable of lowering someone's vibration. Are you in the other person's mind? Are you the other person? You are not. So, if you want to harm yourself, harm yourself. You don't have to spread your inconsequence to others. It is very sad. We are all very sad because we have been talking all the time. You are using their strongest weapons, which is communication. It is the only weapon they still have, and you fall really well. You continue to spread the energy that they put. Unfortunately, you do not really discourage our work, because we have a mission to fulfill, and we will fulfill it to the end. Now a point will come. If you continue like this, the point will come when we will all sit down, fold our arms and wait for the day that you decide to help us. that you actually do your part. You think that it is always the other that has to do for you. You never have to collaborate. It is always the other. So, as long as you think like that, nothing will happen. You are only delaying more and more the journey to the fifth dimension. We still have a lot of time for the limit, so you will live like that until then, because we will do nothing until you improve, until you rise, because otherwise, that critical mass that today does not want to awaken and that will face with great difficulty everything that will come will be added to you who are not able to remain elevated as well. That's all I have to say, and again I ask, do not cover us at all, because we are doing our job and every day it becomes more victorious. The rest is no longer part of our mission. It is the choice of each of you how much you still want to be trapped in this third dimension.